night what happened? I went in big city, and
Mm.
because of that, I came just late. It's like 3 a.m. in the morning times. But
Mm.
I already fixed this kinds of session. I thought like if I'll mix this session, maybe you are going to just leave it angry. So
Wow, you came so late in
yeah,
the morning,
yeah,
3 a.m., yet you are here with full energy. That's great.
yeah, because I really wanted to have a conversation with you, really, and that's the reason I thought like I should connect with you anyhow. It's no matter whether I will sleep or not. It's matter to
Mm.
have conversation. So even I can gain my confidence and fluency, and even I can talk with you, so we can manage our time, and even whatever. So I have like a message to you. I can fulfill my uh
Mm.
it's fulfill my a promise. So
Conversation, yeah.
yeah. So that's the
Yes,
reason I thought like I should have like a conversation anyhow. Yeah.
that's great.
So ma'am, what do you think about beginners? Now let's talk about some specific things. So if a beginner who want to have conversation with a person, but they have like a fear of facing like a camera, and because of that they still they don't take these kinds of step, and they only go to on audio call, but they don't want to have a video call. So what how they can approach these kinds of how they can reduce these kinds of fear and approach a people
Yes.
where they can have a video call conversation.
Yes, actually, whenever we are just talking about beginners, so there is fumbleness and there is hesitation, there is fear also. Fear by judging by others. But when how to eradicate that fear and hesitation? So that is the practice only. You have to practice and that too on video call, but if you are not feeling confident, so how you would make video call? So that time you can record your own video. Just start recording your own video of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So there will be one thing when you are making your own video, you will come to know that how you are speaking, how you are sitting, and how your expressions are going on. When you will feel confident that now I can face the camera, so that time you can talk to, that time you are ready to just talk with everyone, because when you are making yourself videos, so that time you are in the habit of watching yourself into camera, and that time there will be no fear, because when we are concentrating on camera, we are not looking at that person who is talking with us. We are just paying attention on camera, so that time our video is going to good. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
So it
I
is
also
all
feel
the
that.
practice. Means at least thrice or twice we should make our solo video, so that we can eradicate our fear. And when there is no fear and there will be more practice, so there will be confidence in your speaking.
Yeah, absolutely. Because practicing, it is required. It is no
Yes.
matter
So
whether
the
you
thing
are
is,
talking with a person or you are talking with yourselves. If you are
and
having conversation at least for 10 to 15 minutes, and even recording yourself for only
yes.
5 to 10 minutes, it's really going to help you to boost your confidence or energy. And yeah, you
Hmm.
are going to feel more confidence.
Yeah. One more thing is that you need to just enrich your vocabulary. When you think that you have lots of words to speak, so that time you are not going to fumble, you are not going to hesitate, because you have good command on vocabulary. So start enriching your vocab every day,
Mm.
so
But
that
like
there will be numerous vocabulary in your active and passive memory as well.
Mm. There are lots of learner. They have a enough vocabulary, yeah. But so even then they don't use when they have to talk, when they have to use these kinds of word. So why does this
Mm.
happen?
Yeah,
Having a
I
lot of
do.
so much of a vocabulary, but when you have to have a conversation, and where you'll have to use only these kinds of vocabulary, but it does not come our in our minds, and we get stuck. Sometimes we started to fumble, nervous. So like
Yes.
how we can like use them.
Yes, if you want to just use your learned vocabulary, whatever you have learned, it happens. Whether we will use it, otherwise we will lose it. So if you don't want to lose your vocabulary, just use it. And how you have to use? You have to use that vocabulary deliberately. Means before making any conversation, you can decide that these are the two words that I am going to use in this conversation, and try to make lots of sentences out of that, and think that in what context we can use that particular word, and you can create one sentence in your head that when there will be this kind of situation, so I will use this word. So in this way, when you will use that particular word time to time, so it will be the part of your active memory.
That's really amazing. Okay, so like whatever we learn, we have to use them. We have to implement those
Yes,
word and
implementation is
vocabulary.
must.
Yeah, vocabulary while having conversation, even recording ourselves. Yeah, and that's how
Mhm.
we can remember and
If you are
even
not
remember
using
and use them
vocab,
like a
you can go
natural.
with one.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, if you are not using two vocabs altogether, so you can go with one vocab. That will also work, because small efforts always give us great result.
Yeah. And what about like learning so much of vocabulary? Do you think learning like a 10, 15, 20 vocabulary in a day, it is going to help you to remember and use them like
Yeah.
naturally?
When it comes to me, I am not in favor of learning too much vocab. I always learn one vocab per day, only single one. And that particular vocab, I make lots of sentences out of that, and that vocab I use in my conversation, and in my daily conversation as well. And when I write something, so that time also I use that vocab. Means I use the particular vocab in different ways, and in this way that vocabulary becomes part of my memory. Yeah, only
Mm.
single vocab. And another thing is that wherever is your work of domain, you can paste there. Suppose if I spent most of the time in the kitchen, so I paste that on sticky notes, that particular word, so that by commuting here and there, it could be it could be in front of my eyes, and somewhere indirectly it is just getting registered in my subconscious mind. Yeah.
Okay. But so like when I have started my learning journey, I never like learn any vocabulary. I learn
Mm.
through just listening. I did not give like any separate time to learning vocabulary and grammar. So just by listening or speaking with myself, I have improved. But yeah,
Mm.
it is also true. But we should not learn like so much of vocabulary, like a 10 to 15 vocabulary in a day. Because if you are learning, it would be overwhelmed. And might you are going to remember one or two vocabulary. So don't like we should not go with lots of vocabulary. Just learn one or two vocabulary and implement those things while having conversation, even writing, even we are like recording ourselves. So that's how we can remember those vocabulary, and that's how it is automatically, naturally, it is going to flow when we talk with the
Right.
person. Yeah. So yeah,
Really, sir, you are doing great in the term of learning English. I hope that you will get your fluency in the couple of months. Really. So I think we should wind up the session now. Bye bye.
yeah. So thank you, ma'am.